I will never give credence to foolish people who are anti-Semitic, who are racist, people who hate America. I will never support them. I don't care how long you've been podcasting. I don't care how many followers you got. I don't care how much money you got. When you platform somebody, bring somebody on your show and let them just dog out Jewish people, let them just dog out and say they support Stalin, I will never support you. And for too long, I'm seeing it go on and on and on and on. I see somebody with a sign that said, Tucker is not MAGA. I guess I got to put his name out there. But you can guarantee that he's going to stand on what he said. And this is why I love Donald Trump. And when I watch Donald Trump and I see him with Bibi Netanyahu, I see people that operate in reality. The reality is that Israel is one of our greatest allies. And for people to think otherwise, you fall in one of two categories. You're either ignorant or you simply hate Jews. Quit lying to yourself. Quit trying to cover. You just hate Jews.
Isn't it interesting? Little Adolf, Fuentes, little Adolf. He gets here, he's got a little suit on like he's attending a funeral. My advice to little Adolf is just go full, put the brown shirt on. What are you, a coward? Put the brown shirt on. I know you can't grow the Hitler mustache, you're still stuck in your prepubescent stage, but give it a shot. Give it a shot. To Tucker Carlson, I say, did you have a head injury? What happened to you? But you know what? Unlike other people, truly, I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't care why. I just know what you are. You platform these people. You deceive your audience. You lie to your audience. You become a full-blown, out-of-the-closet Jew hater. And if you're a Jew hater, you're a Christian hater. And they demonstrated that. The cowards. We're surrounded by cowards who have microphones, who have TV cameras, who have websites, who have columns. Cowards. It's spelled C-A-R-L-S-O-N. It's spelled F-U-E-N-T-E-S. It's spelled O-W-E-N-S. It's spelled B-A-N-N-O-N. It's spelled Marjorie Trader Green. You can figure that out yourself. And they're not alone. How are we going to attack the Mondamis and the Talibs and the Omars and the Sanders and the rest of them when in our own house this poison is spreading? We've got to take care of business. We can fight the enemy on the other side. But the problem is, the more daunting problem, the more complicated problem is when they're in our house and they're trying to take over our house and they're burning down our house and they're destroying America First and they're destroying MAGA and they're destroying the Republican Party, which means they're destroying the country. Either speak up and stand out, but don't be a pretender. Don't be a pretender. We need help to deal with these people.
The embodiment of evil, a grotesque bigot, and if you're confused by that, you're an imbecile. And I have to say, too many people are scared to confront it. I want to ask you, how many elected Republicans do you see standing up and calling this out? How many do you see willing to take on the voices in the anti-Israel right? And I will tell you, this is spreading among young people. Young people in particular, through social media, through TikTok. And it's spreading on two different axes. Number one, ideologically, we're seeing isolationism rise. So young people are being pitched, why do we care about Israel? It's their problem. Let them deal with it. We don't care about it at all. And look, I've got to say, in the pro-Israel community, I think it's important to explain why we care about Israel. And I think many in the pro-Israel community explain it wrong. They explain it like you're doing welfare, like you're helping out some down-on-his-luck relative who needs some help. We support Israel because it is unequivocally in the national security interest of the United States to support Israel, because the enemies of Israel hate America. Because those who hate Jews hate Christians. There is a reason the Ayatollah calls Israel the little Satan and America the great Satan. And the national security benefits, you look at the Mossad. We provide roughly $3 billion a year of military assistance. If we tried to recreate that intelligence network to keep Americans safe, it would cost 10x or 100x.
I've called for Zohran Mandami to be deported. The only thing I want to see him running for is his gate at JFK on the deportation flight to Uganda. And I think we have to face a hard truth. If you think about, look at the polling in New York. When people who just moved here to become citizens are voting in a diametrically opposed way to people who were born here, it means that we have failed as a country to have immigration for those who share our values. We need to go back and take a hard look at those things. And I could stand up here all day and take shots at the left. I like it. It's how I got that nickname they told you, the Hebrew Hammer. But I'm here for the kids down here, because it's easy to talk about anti-Semitism on the left. I want to talk about the dark force rising on our side. Multiple speakers have talked about the rise of anti-Semitism on the right. But it is not enough to speak in platitudes or generalities about the fight. We must call evil by its name. 5 years ago, if I was talking to my father, who's watching, hi Dad, if I was talking to my father at 8:59 p.m. at night, he would say, Randy, I gotta go. Tucker Carlson's gonna be on. But make no mistake, today, Tucker Carlson is the most dangerous anti-Semite in America. He has chosen to take on the mantle of leader of a modern-day Hitler Youth, to broadcast and feature those who celebrate the Nazis, those who call for the extermination of Israel, to defend Hamas, to even criticize President Trump for stopping Iran's nuclear ambitions. Friends, make no mistake, Tucker is not MAGA.